Martin couldn't even beat me at my worst. He'll never touch me at my best, you know.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So let's start this video with the latest physique update from 2023 Miss Olympia champion Derek Lunsford. So a very few people out there can rock that victory pose so well. And I have got to say Derek is absolutely killing it. At first glance, just take a look at those quads. Those feathers in the quads will be a clear-cut answer to everyone out there who has been thinking that Derek looked kinda behind in his last full physique update. Maybe that posing video wasn't as recent as some of us thought. Or maybe the lighting in that studio just wasn't as good. Because I have got to say his conditioning has dramatically improved in the last 1 week or so. Also, the different lighting makes one hell of a difference. Now, I have got to say Derek is on a mission. Because in order for him to win back the Olympia title, he has to give Samson Dauda a very serious one for his money at this upcoming Arnold in less than 4 weeks' time. It doesn't matter who wins, the fight for the first place. That should be a very close one, just like it was between Samson and Hadi Choopan at the Olympia last year. And Derek, in my opinion, has one big advantage over Samson Dauda. Because Derek was quite off at the Olympia last year. He just wasn't at his all-time best. While Samson Dauda, on the other hand, he was at his all-time best. So the margin for improvements for Derek Lunsford, they are a lot more than Samson. And the same goes for Andrew Jacked as well. So we really want to see how the disadvantage of height that impacts the overall look of Derek Lunsford, especially in comparison. Because we know he's going to be standing between two very tall guys, both guys who are 6 feet tall, and guys who have amazing aesthetics. While Derek, on the other hand, he's 5'6". So Derek's peak back at the Olympia 2023, that year he won the Olympia in the Men's Open, that was pretty much perfect for Derek. Now it is going to be a test for Vito as well, whether he can help Derek bring a better look than that. Guys, Mr. Olympia Signature Series is now live on hostel.com. Use the code FAZI10 to get 10% discount and click the arrow below to check out all the hostel products. Next up, we have a less than 4 weeks out physique update from Akeem Williams, who keeps on getting better and better every time he posts an update. I think we should give Akeem Williams the title of having the best biceps in the modern era. Yes, I know guys like Michael Crizo, as well as the mutant Nick Walker, they have bigger arms. But the pure quality, the fibers and the striations on Akeem's biceps, they are just absolutely mental. And for those of you guys who do not know, Michael Crizo himself gave Akeem a shout out that his arms are looking absolutely mind-blowing this year. Now that being said, Akeem should also be given the title of being one of the most underrated IFB pros in the modern bodybuilding at the moment. He literally has just one weakness, just one weak shot, and that is the back double biceps. He has the best side shots in the game. He has that amazing front double biceps. The way his waistline comes in, that is just superb. We already know he has great size, amazing muscularity, and you rarely see that small of a waistline on a guy of that size who is that huge. Another guy is looking to take that 4th place at this upcoming Arnold, but he has got some tough competition to beat. So Akeem, at his all-time best, he can easily be in that top 5 at this upcoming Arnold. Or he can easily be 7th or 8th if he misses his mark, especially at the prejudging. Now, one negative aspect of Akeem working with Vito throughout last year was that, for some reason, he wasn't as sharp during the first session, but the man just improves dramatically for the finals. Nonetheless, nobody has consistently peaked Akeem Williams so good for 6 straight shows. So looking forward to what kind of a package Akeem brings to this upcoming Arnold stage. Guys, Gorilla Wear is offering a massive discount of up to 70% right now. Use the code FAZI10 to get 10% extra discount.
You know, the New York Pro stage, and yeah, I won. But that was the most disappointing win of my entire career.
Next up, we have an update from the mutant Nick Walker. So Nick has been posting some shorts lately, which aren't the best ones for him. So here is the recent one, his abs and thigh. Now Nick has a crazy abs development, but the entire flow of his abs and thigh pose, that just isn't as good, especially in comparison to some of these other top guys. Now he opened up for the very first time since his split with his former coach Matt Jensen, and the man finally said those things, which we all have been saying for so long. his entire legacy and his name, that is on the line. And those are some very high stakes for this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. Because he just cannot afford to lose to a guy like Martin Fitzwater. Because if he does, even his diehard fans, they aren't gonna believe that Nick Walker will ever fight for that Miss Olympia title.
Pretty much my entire legacy, I guess, is pinned against the wall. Literally pinned.
Because the era of aesthetics has already taken over, and the mass monsters, they are taking a beating. And we all know Nick Walker will never be an aesthetic guy. Now the great thing is that he isn't looking to chase aesthetics anymore. He himself also knows his only chance is to overpower Martin Fitzwater with his humongous size and that insane freak factor. So he's gonna bring all that in 14 weeks time at this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. So just a question for you guys. Was Nick Walker unfairly criticized after dropping out of the Olympia last year based on one reason, that his body just wasn't responding? Because Nick Walker also expressed those emotions here, that he got more negativity than ever before, more negativity than he was ever expecting.
This is the show that's really gonna tell if I'm still here or if everyone surpassed him now.
Now Nick Walker also rated his New York Pro 2024 win against Martin Fitzwater last year the worst win of his career, because it was just so damn close between both these guys. So Nick Walker really is on a mission here. So what are your predictions about the mutant? Is he gonna bring back that Arnold 2021 or the Olympia 2022 version back? Because if he does, he's probably gonna win this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro.
Martin couldn't even beat me at my worst. He'll never touch me at my best, you know.
Next up, we have another physique update from Good Vito, a superstar in the making. And do not be surprised at all if Good Vito makes a very big splash this year, because he's coming in and he's coming back. Supersized. He's over 10 weeks out, and look at those feathers on his quads. So in terms of the size, as well as the detail and separation, Good Vito probably has some of the best legs in the Pro League right now. And that goes from the back as well, because not only are his legs great from the front, he has those amazing separations, but they're also so damn complete and so impressive from the back, with those insanely ripped hamstrings and glutes. Now as fans, we wish he decides to do this upcoming Detroit Pro as well, because the Arnold Brazil and Detroit Pro, they are just 1 week apart. And why miss this opportunity to stand next to a 2 times Arnold champion William Barnack and some of these other guys like Carlos Thomas Jr. So out of the 2 shows that Vito did last year, he finished 3rd in 1 and runner-up in 2nd. And interestingly, all the 3 guys that beat him last year, they are top Olympians. So it is just a matter of time for Good Vito. He's gonna be on that Olympia stage, and I believe he's gonna be top 10 on his first try. And we already know this year he will be a few pounds heavier with that same tiny waistline that he had last year, and that is gonna be one hell of a package. So Nathan D'Asha is back in the O2 gyms and is back in front of that famous magic mirror. So this magic mirror, that has given big scares to many pros over the years, because some of the craziest pictures of Big Ramy, as well as Wooly Winkler, they were taken in front of it. Now I have no idea why Nathan announced that he's doing this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro, because we do not know whether he can get to the US or not. Although Ron Harris at one point did mention that Nathan has secured the US visa already for this year. And if I'm not mistaken, that was back in October after the Olympia. So last year, after placing 3rd at the Weight Pro, Nathan announced that he would definitely love to come back and compete in the same show once again, because it was so well organized and the prize money is just so tempting that we are definitely gonna see Nathan versus Martin versus Behrouz Tabani at the Weight Pro this year. And that early arrival to Oxygen Gym, that just explains how bad Nathan wants this win, because he has never beaten Behrouz Tabani in his career before. So 1 year ago, Nathan made this statement that is giving himself just 2 more years, and he is gonna give it all to bodybuilding before hanging up the posing trunks before retiring. Now Nathan did look amazing with Stefan last year. It's just that the competition has gotten so much better. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.